Welcome back, everyone, to another dicondissectional production hosted by Deathstroke9. Today, we finally made it, folks. This is one of the most requested songs on the channel, and we're going to be reacting to Nightwish, the Poet, and the Pendulum. Now, a few things that we need to talk about before we actually get into the song. First, hello, my name is Daniel, aka Deathstroke9. Here we react to music. I try to figure out what the music and the lyrics mean to me. Personally, I love lyrics, and this symphonic metal is incredible. Nightwish has become one of my favorite groups pretty fast, and I want to thank all of you guys for giving me such great advice on how to go about making, or how to go through their discography correctly. How to do, first it was make sure you do live versions, then it was hold off on doing Greatest Show on Earth and Poet and the Pendulum until you've gotten a little bit of insight into the group. Now, another thing that you guys told me was that this song right here needed a little bit of research before we actually listen to the song. Normally I do my research at the end, and I'm still going to do deeper research at the end, but let's just say, let's see what I've got. Did I pull up an article? All right, let's see what we've got here. So, on Nightwish fandom, I think it is. Let me see if I can make this bigger so that you guys can watch with me. All right. Nightwishfandom.com. According to this article, The Poet and the Pendulum is the first song in Nightwish's sixth album, Dark Passion Play. This song is one of Thomas's most personal. Let me see, how do you pronounce his name? Talmas. It's his most personal songs, dealing with Tarja leaving the band and his feelings of it. The song, at its time, was the longest Nightwish song in duration, and is now the second longest song, only to The Greatest Show on Earth. It's around 14 minutes long. Now, the other thing that's interesting about this song is, let's go over to songmeanings.com. There's comments on here, and the lyrics, obviously, but we've got people talking about that he wanted to, like, kill himself. That it was almost a suicide note. That it was a very, very heavy song that we're going into, that he wrote. And it's about how she got fired from the group. Now, I'm not up to speed on all of the information surrounding when Floor came in and Tarja left. All right? I know that Floor, from what I've seen, has done a phenomenal job filling in her place, right? We've reacted to some of both. More Floor, really, but they've both done a phenomenal job. It's very interesting to me. I feel like the fandom probably reacted maybe violently. Well, not violently, but I don't know. How would they feel about having the lead singer of one of their favorite groups, or their favorite group, being removed and someone else put in? You know? Like, when I think of that, I'd relate it to Ozzy Osbourne being replaced in Black Sabbath. Or him leaving and having someone else replace it. So, all that in mind, we're going to do more research as we go on. But this is the most viewed live video, and it came out after the one other live video that's even on here, so I think this is the way to go. This is the link that you guys sent me. That's all I've got to say. Sorry it took so long for me to say it, but you guys told me to do the research beforehand. We've got an idea of where we're going with this. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. I'm very excited for this. I've been waiting for this for a long time. The Edgar Allan Poe reference is already drawing me into this song. The Poet and the Pendulum, Nightwish. Live at Wembley 2016. There's like voices. It sounds like Lord of the Rings. Me and my sister were just watching the extended edition tonight. So empathy and innocence. The voice is so incredible. So high. Let's go. Turn it up as loud as it'll go. It's just. Look at him play that keyboard. Wow. Love those chug riffs. A widowed writer. Oh, look at the pendulum behind them. Ah, so cool. Alright, can't pause it there. Let me bring it back. So, alright, I'm going to talk more about the lyrics when we finish the song. This is a long song. We've got a long way to go. So cool. I love that graphic behind them of the swinging pendulum. Wow, there are so much emotion in these lyrics. I have but two faces, one for the world and one for God. I cannot cry because the shoulder cries more. I cannot die, I, a whore for the cold world. What the wow. The juxtaposition there. Let's keep going. I almost want to hear it gong in the background or the bells ringing. Now it's a smoother, calmer song with such tension behind it.
The show
Ugh. Oh God, where are we going? All right, part 3, the Pacific. Let's keep going. Beautiful. It's a lament. It's like a song a mother sings now to her child to sing them to sleep. Tuck me in. Yeah, lullaby, there we go. A swaying blade, my lullaby. Love the little bit of piano back there. That bass. Storm's coming on the horizon, guys.
I'm afraid, so afraid. Being raped again and again and again. I know I will die alone, but loved. You live long enough to hear the sound of guns. Long enough to find yourself screaming every night.
So dramatic. It's so cool.
Now I only have 3 minutes and counting.
3 minutes and counting.
I just wish
Okay.
the tide would catch me first. Give me a death I always longed for. All right. Nope. Gotta pause it one more time. Yeah, we're going. So, again, not going to dig too deep into the lyrics till we finish. But let me just say some things that I noticed. The swaying blade is my lullaby. Okay. Next, we've got the fact that they've put this set this image in our mind. They said the waterfall, the turquoise water, we're sitting together on the beach. Then suddenly there's a storm in the distance. Just my interpretation, obviously, but that's what I'm getting out of it. And the voices are calling. Let's go. This group is so cool. Oh, here we go again. Oh, that's a heavy riff. So much emotion. Look at his face.
Two of us. The world. He stopped crying at the end of each beautiful day. The music he wrote had too long been without silence. He was found dead, with a smile on his face, pen, and 1,000
pages of erased text. He's dead. But he's not. I still hear a heartbeat. Oh, wait, no, he is dead. Yeah, it definitely sounds like a song to do this too. These people have been playing their hearts out. How far are we? I'm gonna pause it here. This is my last time pausing it. Alright. We're done after this. We're finishing the song. I got chills multiple times listening to this. This is so cool. Thank you guys so much for introducing me to this group. Beautiful piano. He passed on. Did she say new beginning? Wow.
Thank you.
No. No. Don't you say thank you to me. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Are you kidding me? Wow. So incredible. All right. Let's first take a look at the comments under this video. My God, what a performance. The best Nightwish song. Okay. Have you noticed that the section Dark Passion play ends with the sound of a guillotine? And this is almost exactly 3 minutes after when he says, I have 3 minutes and counting. Alrighty then. Alright. Let's... I wonder how to get good information on this. Let's first look at these lyrics and I'll say what I think or what I get out of it. The end. The very first thing said. The end. It's over. The songwriter's dead. The blade fell upon him, taking him to the white lands of Empathica, of innocence. Empathica and innocence. So it makes me think of empathy, only like the place. The land of empathy. The dreamer and the wine, poet without a rhyme. A widowed writer, torn apart by chains of hell. So if the song is about him letting go of the previous vocalist. Poet without a rhyme, a widowed writer. Did he like her? Or even if he didn't, did he consider himself connected to her enough to where he could say, I'm a widowed writer? Torn apart, literally torn apart by chains of hell. One last perfect verse, yet still the same old song. So it keeps listening to like the same song over and over. It's the last perfect verse. But still it's the same thing. Oh, Christ, how I hate what I've become. Take me home. He wants to die. Get away, run away, fly away. Lead me astray to dreamers' hideaway. I cannot cry, 'cause the shoulder cries more. I cannot die, I, a whore for the cold world. So it's like you are giving everything you have to the cold war, the cold world. Forgive me, I have two faces, so a two-faced person almost. One for the world, one for God. That's interesting. That's like hypocritical people, you know? I have two faces. One for the world and the other for God. Yeah, okay. My home was there and then. My home was back there. That was where everything was perfect. It was heaven, those meadows of heaven, adventure-filled days, one with every smiling face. Please, no more words. Thoughts from a severed head. No more praise. Tell me once my heart goes right. So he's saying, stop praising me. I don't want to hear it. Chop my head off. I repeated the chorus. Sparkle my scenery. Such poetry here. Sparkle my scenery with turquoise waterfall with beauty underneath the ever free. Tuck me in beneath the blue, beneath the pain, beneath the rain. Good night kiss for a child in time. Swaying blade my lullaby. So, wallowing beneath the blue, the sadness, the pain, the anguish, and the rain, the gloom. On the shore we sat and hoped. So again, it sounds like he's talking about the person he was with, or the singer. Although, again, I think that until they say his name in the song, it could interpret the death of a relationship. Like, you could take this and personally interpret it for you. Until right down over here. But let's keep going. So on the shore we sat and hoped under the same pale moon whose guiding light chose you all. I am afraid, so afraid of being raped again and again and again. I know I will die alone. I'm gonna die alone, but I am loved. I'm gonna die alone and loved. You live long enough to hear the sound of guns, long enough to find yourself screaming. So now it's like rationalization of a suicide. I'm going to die alone, but loved. And everyone else, you're living long enough to hear the sounds of guns, long enough to find yourself screaming every night. And if you want, long enough to see your friends betray you. Years I've been strapped onto this altar. Now I have only 3 minutes and counting before it. I just wish the tide would catch me first and give me a painless death, a death I've always longed for. Second robber to the right of Christ. So that's what he thinks he is. I'm the one who did not repent on the cross. Cut in half, infanticide. The world will rejoice today as the crows feast on the rotting poet. Everyone must bury their own. No pack to bury the heart of stone. Now he's home in hell. Serves him well, slain by the bell tolling for his farewell. Wow. So the morning dawns upon the altar, and it's just the remains of the dark passion play. Dark passion play. What a great line. Performed by his friends without shame, so the friends betrayed him. Would that be the fans, by any chance? Formed by his friends without shame, spitting on his grave as they came. I have no idea. So then, today, in the year of our Lord, 2005, Ptolemy was called from the cares of the world. He stopped crying at the end of each beautiful day. The music he wrote had too long been without silence. He was found naked and dead, with a smile on his face, a pen, and 1,000 pages of erased text. Perfect is that. 1,000 pages of erased text. Be still, my son, you're home. So he's like, save me one last time. Then it's like, the last part's called Mother and Father. It's like meeting the spirit, the God, whatever, the ultimate being, the next stage, going to heaven. Be still, my son, you're home. Oh, when did you become so cold? The blade will keep on descending. All you need is to feel my love. Search for beauty, find your shore, try to save them all, bleed no more. You have such oceans within. That line right there, isn't it interesting how well that line is written? You have such oceans within. Dual meaning. First of all, you have such capacity. You're such a deep person. But then also oceans as in full of sadness. You know, in the end, I will always love you. So the song starts with the end and ends with the beginning, or a beginning. What an incredible song. All right. Let's let me look up backstory. This one says he talks about it. So let's see what this says. All right. I'm a fantasy and horror freak. Poe is one of the best. The Pendulum is one of my all-time favorite novels. Is it really a novel? It was more of a short story, but okay. Always love the wordplay of The Poet and the Pendulum. When I started writing that song, I was going through the most terrible time of my life because of what was going on with the band and elsewhere. Right now, it feels really awkward listening to that song, especially playing that song because I'm not that person anymore. But I just fancied the idea of killing myself in a song in a concrete way. In the lyrics, it even says Thomas was buried. Now it feels really weird to listen to this song, but at the time it felt like the ultimate. It helped me, you know? I imagine myself being on an altar with the pendulum coming down like in the novel, and that's where the song was born. There you go. That's the inspiration for this incredible song. Thank you very much for joining me. If you're still here, thank you for staying with me. You guys are awesome. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing. Post new content constantly. Let me know where I should go after this. Is the greatest show on earth next? Let me know. And thank you guys very much. You all are incredible. We are Legion. Deathstroke 9 out. See you guys soon. One of my favorite Nightwish songs now. This one, Romanticide, and Ghost Love Score. And Storytime. Man, they're all good. Jeez. It's so cool. Alright. Bye, guys.